The cold months are the perfect time to warm up with a cozy soup. Today we're making a delicious create-your-own soup with split peas, a handy and nutritious base that's sure to keep you satisfied. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, this simple recipe will be a hit at home. The first step is very simple, yet very important. I'm going to wash my hands before we start. Washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds will prevent the spread of germs from your hands to your family's food. Now, cook 1.5 cups of your favorite grain according to the package instructions. For this recipe, I'm using brown rice, but you can use whole wheat pasta, barley, quinoa, or couscous. Whichever grain you choose will have different cooking instructions on the package. Next, cook 1/2 cup of dry split peas according to the package instructions. These split peas are the highlight of this recipe. Split peas are a great source of protein, fiber, and several important vitamins and minerals like folate and potassium. After your rice and split peas are cooked, make sure you keep them warm while you finish the recipe. Now, chop your desired fresh vegetables. For this recipe, I'm using fresh bell pepper and fresh Vidalia onion. If you want to brush up on your chopping skills, you can visit our website, foodtalk.org, and click on videos. We have several on how to chop your vegetables. Next, I'm rinsing my can of vegetables. Research shows that rinsing your canned vegetables, not just draining them, can reduce the sodium content by up to 40%. In this recipe, I'm using canned sliced carrots, and now that these are rinsed and ready to go, I'll set them aside for later. For this soup, you'll want about 2 cups of vegetables total. For this recipe, I'm going to measure out 1 cup of carrots, 1/2 cup of onion, and 1/2 cup of bell pepper. Next, chop your desired meat. For this recipe, I'll be using boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but you can use beef, turkey, pork, beans, or lentils. I've already cut my chicken into bite-sized pieces, but you can prepare your protein however you'd like. I also wash my hands with soap and water after handling my chicken before touching anything around the kitchen. Now let's cook the chicken. Set the stove top to a medium or medium-high heat and add 1 tablespoon of oil to the pot. When the oil is hot, add the chicken. Cook your meat thoroughly. Since I'm using chicken here, we shouldn't see any pink. If you use a meat thermometer, the internal temperature of the chicken should be at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit when cooked. Turn the heat down to simmer. I'm going to grab those vegetables we set aside earlier and add them to the pot with the chicken. First, we'll add the peppers and onions. Saute these for about 5 minutes or until they get softer. Now we'll add 4 cups of liquid to bring our soup to life. For this recipe, I'm going to add low sodium chicken broth, but you can add low sodium vegetable or beef broth, water, or low sodium tomato juice. Then add any desired canned or frozen vegetables. I'm adding the rinsed carrots that I set aside earlier. Bring everything to a boil and cover the pot with a lid. Let this cook for about 25 to 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. Now that it's been about 30 minutes, turn off the heat. Wow, that smells amazing. Remember that rice and split pea we started with? Let's add those to the pot now. Mix everything together and use a large spoon or ladle to serve. And there you have it, your own homemade split pea soup, perfect for a chilly winter day. Remember, you can customize this recipe with your favorite grains, vegetables, proteins, or soup bases to make it your own. Thanks for cooking with us today. And visit us at foodtalk.org for more healthy and delicious recipes.